Hi Earth Signs, this is your general collective message post the Lionsgate portal. We had the Lionsgate portal yesterday on 8th of August. So we're just doing an energy check-in to see what energies are surrounding you, what energies are supporting you. And this of course is for all Earth signs, that is Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. These are general and collective messages. They may not resonate for everybody. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's get one main theme for you guys for post the Lionsgate into the month of August, and then we'll get started with the tarot. Flew out this one. Okay, your main theme is Cauldron. Cauldron in this deck stands for creativity. It stands for also surprises. So I feel like maybe in the month of August you might there might be some surprises that may come your way. You might surprise yourself. Actually, you might get really creative with work or with the way you're leading your life also. So you might see an increase in your creativity skills, or an increase in your ability to look at things from many different dimensions or many different angles, all right. And also then operating because earth signs typically are the hard workers of the zodiac, right? So any plan, anything you want to get done, you can trust that an earth sign will do it, all right. So as much as you cement things or you ground things into the real world, I think in the month of August you might also be employing quite a bit of creativity. If that's not the case, then perhaps this is a message for you to start employing more creativity. Okay, so to start looking at things from a more creative angle, to start looking at things from a more artistic manner as well. All right, so whether it's at your work, whether it's the way you deal with relationships, whether it's it's the way that you lead your day-to-day life. Okay, earth signs can also tend to get stuck in routine a lot, so be creative about that as well. Also, this cauldron in this deck, this is the Witch's Oracle deck. A cauldron in this deck also does signify surprising yourself, surprising oneself. So you might be surprised with some aspects of yourself as well. There might be some surprises coming your way in the month of August as well, all right. And I'm also very drawn to this image where it's a big pot. You don't know what the depth of it is. So I also think that there may be some uncovering of some depths, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in work, whether it's about your own personality or your own life. So you might also be uncovering some depths. All right, so, let's get started with the tarot. Let's see what the tarot has to say. First card, Four of Swords. You might be doing some reflecting, or maybe you have been doing some reflecting, or just taking the time out, connecting with yourself, connecting with nature, connecting with things that really call to you, that really make you feel at home, that really make you feel like a deep sense of connection with yourself. All right, so maybe you've already been doing that. If you haven't been doing that, you're being advised to spend some time in reflection. Okay, when you also spend time in reflection, you open up channels of creativity for yourself as well. Okay, because when there is a state of silence in your mind, and by silence in the mind I mean like no chatter in the mind, no dialogue going on in your mind, when you're able to do that, go into mode of reflection or meditation, or just being in a state of zen, okay, that opens up channels for creativity for you. So do some of that. Maybe the last month or the last few months may have been a little bit of a up and down, or took too much out of you, or things were maybe not as structured as earth signs would like them to be. Maybe that may have put you a little bit off your track, and maybe that's why also you might want to reflect a little bit. Okay, you're moving to a calmer place. Allow that to happen. Next card is Knight of Wands. As you do that, there will be some offers coming in, there will be some movement coming in, passionate movement coming in, maybe with a younger person or maybe with a fire sign, could also be. So, or it just could be that you will be moving towards more passionate things that you are more passionate about. You might be moving towards those things as well. All right, that movement might be fairly swift, because we do have the wands energy, we do have the fire energy over here. So let's see what else comes up. Justice. Next card. Whoever, if this is a person moving towards you or bringing you some passionate new beginning or passion, or something to do with, now this can be about work also, it doesn't have to be about a relationship, this can be about anything, something that ignites your passion, something that inspires you. There might be a person coming in, or you might be moving towards something that is your passion, or that inspires you, or that really gets you charged up, it gets you motivated, it also allows your creative juices to flow. All right, as you do that, there will be balance. You will also see maybe signing of some contract with somebody. I really do feel like this person could be somebody who you sign a contract with. It could be work wise, it could be relationship, I don't know, but there will be balance. You might be signing some kind of a contract, or maybe getting married, I don't know, we'll see. Or even renewing a contract, sometimes with work or with relationships, etc. That sometimes when a lot of time has passed and you sort of work on it, or you rediscover passions, or you rediscover things that really ignite you, you rework that contract, so to speak. It's an unspoken contract, but it could also be that. All right, next card is Empress. This is Taurus's card, so earth energy. Okay, Taurus and Libra actually share this card. Next card is Empress. Creativity. Again, your main theme was creativity for the month of August. All right, so stay in this Empress energy, stay in this energy of being receptive, stay in this energy of being abundant or feeling abundant, stay in this energy of allowing things to come to you, allowing the flow to come to you, and that can happen once you activate your creativity channel. Okay, earth signs, known as the hard workers of the zodiac, want to make things happen all the time. You have difficulty waiting for things to come to you, so work on that as well. Okay, so as you reflect, take some time for meditative contemplation, you will find that you are moving towards situations or people, or they are moving towards you, but these are things that you will be passionate about, or in which there will be a lot of passion involved. Following that, you will be signing some contracts, there will be balance restored. Like I said earlier, maybe the last few months made you feel like you gave too much, didn't get your due, or it burnt you out, etc. That balance will be coming in, that balance will be restored. Okay, but for that, it's important for you to stay in a receptive flow, to stay in a creative energy, to stay in a mindset or a mind frame of feeling abundant. Okay, World. As you do that, you got quite a few major arcana cards, earth signs. So as you do that, as you stay in a more receptive energy, as you stay in a more abundant energy, as you allow things to come to you, okay, maybe you have already laid the groundwork or planted the seed for harvest, or for, by harvest I mean like for the output of your hard work. Okay, you can't keep opening up the soil again and looking at the seed. You can't keep doing that. That way your outcome will not come. So do that, and if you, whatever seeds you've planted, let them be. Detach yourself from that outcome. As you do that, you will see everything that you have wanted, or that you have worked towards. Okay, that will be coming to you on its own. Okay, it's important though for you to be creative. It's important though for you to, and through all of this you might have some surprises, like maybe some things that you didn't expect would ever turn out, or some things that you didn't think would ever materialize. Maybe those might materialize, okay, with this World card here. But for that, it's important for you to be in that state of receptivity. Okay, also I feel like you will be mastering certain lessons, you will be mastering certain aspects of yourself also. Okay, and if there are any loops that you have not closed out, or any like circles or interactions that have been sort of up in the air or ambiguous, or have not reached a definitive conclusion, I think that will also be happening for you guys in the month of August. All right, beautiful cards. You got three major arcana cards: Justice, Empress, and the World. Lovely. I think August is going to be a great month for you guys. Let's do some clarifiers for these cards. I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot deck. Under your Four of Swords is the Dream, okay? Six of Cups in the traditional tarot deck. So maybe as you go into, like I said, maybe as you go into meditative, reflective mode, or take some time to spend with yourself, take some time to reflect on yourself, reflect on your habits, reflect on aspects of your life, you might find yourself being a little nostalgic about certain things. You might find yourself, reminiscing old times, or reminiscing the past, or maybe also thinking about reconciling with somebody, maybe from your childhood, maybe from your past, or rediscovering aspects of your own self from your childhood with the creativity as your main theme. Maybe also rediscovering aspects of yourself, aspects that you may have had in your childhood, where you may have been a more creative person, or a more a slightly different person than who you are today, and maybe revisiting that, and maybe using some of that as well in the month of August. So you might be doing that. Okay, next card under your Knight of Wands is the Inner Voice. This is the High Priestess in the traditional tarot. As this offer comes in, whatever this offer will be a passionate offer, will be a offer that will resonate with you in terms of inspiration, in terms of passion, in terms of really wanting to go and to go ahead and make something out of that. As that comes in, you're also being advised to use your intuition. Okay, because already you have gone into reflective mode, so your intuition will be heightened. Okay, maybe the Landsgate portal is opening up your ability to intuit. Already earth signs are, like I've said earlier, is that earth signs typically are the healers of the zodiac. Their intuitive abilities are extremely high. They're inherently born and blessed with that. All right, so already your intuitive abilities are quite strong. Okay, so please use them to know whether this Knight of Wands, this energy that is coming in, or this offer that might be coming in, how you need to weave your way through with this. Okay, use your intuition will guide you. Too many fell out, I'll shuffle again. Okay, under your Justice is the Two of Swords. In this deck, it says schizophrenia. It fell reversed for you guys. I'm going to leave it reversed. Okay, usually now when we get this card, it is an indication of feeling duality, feeling split, not knowing which decision to make or which direction to go into. So being blinded by the fog, or the gloom, being blinded by that, not being able to open your eyes and see the real path that needs to be taken. Usually when this card falls in, upright position, that's what it signifies. But for you guys, it has fallen in reverse position, which is telling me that you've got already quite a few cards of intuiting and reflecting and taking time out to go within. As you are doing that, your blinders will be taken off. You will then know where to put the balance in. If there is anything that needs balance from your end, which means that you need to bring balance to a certain situation, you will be doing that. You will be taking your blinders off to that as well, so that will become clear for you. Okay. On the other hand, if there is a situation where you have worked really hard and you have not got your rightful due, okay, or the balance has been skewed, also your blinders will be taken off to that. You will be able to see where there is lack of balance. Okay. But so this is positive, this is a good thing. Your blinders will come off, and that and essentially that in itself will just balance the whole thing out. The fact that you'll be able to see where something has been imbalanced, that in itself will put things back into balance for you. Okay, so that's good. Under your Empress is the healing card, the King of Cups. So also, if you see in this image, the focus is on the heart chakra. Okay, over here, this is your heart chakra. So as you stay in this place, or this energy of being receptive, being creative, feeling abundant, automatically a lot of your own healing will happen. Automatically, again, you've got a lot of your cards are about water. I mean, at least the minor arcanas are, even this major arcana is water, but the minor arcanas are water. Water is again indicative of healing, it's indicative of creativity, it's indicative of emotion. Alright, so looks like in the month of August you're going to be doing quite a bit of that, a fair bit of that, uncovering creativity, uncovering your emotional side, uncovering allowing yourself to be in a more receptive place, allowing yourself to be in a more steady place, so that things can, and more open place, so that things can come to you. Okay, so as you stay in this energy of the Empress, which is experiencing abundance in your mind, in your at a soul level, and knowing that whatever you have worked for, that harvest or that reaping is going to happen, automatically again offers of heart-based offers or heart-based advancement will start happening for you. Okay. Okay, two fell out. I will read both. For under your world. 9 and 10. How beautiful is that? 9 and 10. Both major arcana cards. Again, quite a few major arcana cards. Earth signs. First card, aloneness. This is the Hermit. Again, card for Virgo. So you've now got Taurus and Virgo in this reading. Okay, so this is card for Virgo, and then you have the change. This is the Wheel of Fortune card. Okay, so you will be closing out cycles, like I said. With this, any loopholes that are left undone, those will become done. Okay, you stay in your Empress energy, you stay in a creative energy, you don't need to chase anything, you stay steady, you stay in a place of receptivity, allow things to come to you, they will come to you. Okay, there might be again another card for reflection. Typically the Hermit is about reflection, it's about self-discovery as well. Okay, so under your world card, you stay in this state, you opened with this and you're closing with this. Four of Swords, reflection, meditation. You opened your reading. We opened your reading with this card, and we're closing your reading with the Hermit, which is again self-reflection, self-discovery, aloneness. Aloneness is not the same as loneliness. Please remember the difference between the two. Okay, somebody who is okay with being alone will never ever come to a place of neediness, will never ever come to a place of expectation, will never ever come to a place of unhappiness, sorrow, anguish. Okay, simply because they are okay to be alone. Once you get into this place, then your interactions have a different flavor. They have a different tone to them as well, because you don't need the other person. Needing comes out of loneliness. Aloneness is strength. Okay, so you stay in this energy of self-discovery, of self-alignment. As you do that, there will be change. Go with the flow. Don't don't be too stubborn, because earth signs can typically get like that. Don't be too stubborn and just ground your feet into the earth and refuse to budge. Don't do that. Don't be rigid. Go with the flow. This card also fell out for fire signs. So go with the flow, allow things to uncover, allow things to unravel as they will. You stay in this energy of receptivity. As you do that, you will complete any loopholes that need to be completed, and you will gain mastery over yourself, over your environment, about your environment. There'll be a lot of creativity. So like I said, also one of your themes is surprising yourself. I have a feeling like something is going to shift for you guys, earth signs, which you are really not expecting. Yeah, something is going to shift for you guys which you are not expecting, so be open to that. Let's see what you need to work on. One thing you need to work on from the Yogic Path deck. So your message from the Yogic Path deck is Chinnamasta. She's a deity. I will read the explanation for it because I don't know. Okay, she's a goddess of radical self-transcendence. So a lot of your theme is around self-reflection, etc. You're waking up and experiencing the radical pleasures of letting go. Chinnamasta, the headless goddess, has come to guide you in this massive state of transformation as you turn passion into spiritual energy. Do have the Knight of Wands. Kundalini, primal energy, is rising, and you have given up a role and you once carried to step up more fully into your power. Don't feel fear in this state of transition. Chinnamasta's gift is to transmute the darkest of times into the most powerful of energies. Carry her fierceness as you tear off a former head you once had and experience the inner peace that comes with being divinely yourself. How beautiful is this, right? Your main two themes were creativity and also surprising yourself. And like I said earlier, might visit some things from your past, some aspects of yourself you might rediscover. So looks like it's going to be a transitionary or transformative month for you guys, but nothing heavy. Okay, you keep yourself light and stay in a place of receptivity. Let's get one moon message for you guys and then I'll wrap it up. Okay, two fell out, I'll read both. Take the time to breathe out. Please stay in receptivity, allow things to happen, breathe, and step out of your comfort zone. How beautiful. I mean, all your messages are aligning so beautifully well, earth signs. So step out of your comfort zone, get creative, surprise yourself. Okay, so I hope that this helped you, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. You guys have a great month of August.